Okay, we're up to the Mishnah, Daf Lamed Zayin. Shor shehu mu'id lemina, ve'ena mu'id l'she'ena mina. A shor is a mu'id to its min, and it's not a mu'id to not its min. They're going to see a huge machloikis in the Gemara, what exactly this means. But meaning, it's a mu'id to, let's say, to an ox, but it's not a mu'id to a chamar. Mu'id la'adam, a second case. Ve'ena mu'id l'behema, it'll shtois a person, but it won't shtois a behema. A third case. Mu'ud l'katana vein mu'ud l'gedolim. It'll get the little ones, but not the big ones. So we have three cases. Mido ein aminoi, adam behema, and katana gedolim. Eshu mu'ud loy mishalim nezek shalom, vesheinu mu'ud loy mishalim chatzi nezek. Amul l'fnei Rabbi Yehuda, how is there mu'ud l'shabbosais, ve'enu mu'ud l'choil. Let's say it's a mu'ud for Shabbos, and it's not a mu'ud l'choil. No, so amul lehem l'shabbosais mishalim nezek shalom, l'mesachol mishalim chatzi nezek. Ein mesai hutam. Rabbi Yehuda, I think, goes to the Shitasa. We had him early in the Masechta, right? According to Rav Meir, was when you can play with the animal. According to Rabbi Yehuda, it has to see 3 times. So over here, you had the frequency, you had to see 3 Shabbosais. So let's see Rashi here, guys. L'katanim l'agalim is an eagle, is a little a calf. Rashi says the reason why it'll shtois on Shabbos is because it's not working. So it has a little more time on his hands, too much time on his hands. So therefore, Zacha Daitai. Let's see Taisus. Says Taisus. Second Taisus down. Arhumu l'shabbosais, mefarish b'Yerushalmi, lefishi ra'oisam b'malbushim noyim. It sees people in their nice clothing, acherim, which they're not used to. V'chashuvim be'einav, nachrim, they think they're strangers. Ve'einam akirim, they don't recognize them. In other words, it's usually when a person, they're used to wearing the certain clothing, so the ox has a certain familiarity with the people. Mashenke on Shabbos, where they wear different clothing, they're not so familiar with them. And then they'll gore. So 2 things. One, according to Rashi, what happens if they would not work the shor during the week? In other words, if it's it's dependent upon the fact they don't work l'chora during the week also. It would be, it has nothing to do with the fact that it's Shabbos. It has to do with the fact that the shor is not working. So let's say it's not working during the week. Would it be a mu'ud for that day? According to Taisus, clearly not, because Taisus they wear special clothing, Shabbos clothing, and you don't wear Shabbos clothing during the week. That would be one ha'ara of an afkamina between them. But there's a fabulous, fabulous Maisa, very famous Maisa, fellas. There was a Maisa. There was this woman. She was a very, very well-to-do woman, and she had a child. The child was nursing. Every Shabbos, the child would not nurse. Every Shabbos, the child would not nurse. It was the craziest thing. And she was very well woman. She was very wealthy. She went all over to every doctor, and they couldn't figure out why this child was not nursing on Shabbos. Anyway, they said, "Listen, I don't know what." They ended up saying, "Listen, this is brilliant guy in Dvinsk. They call it, name is Rabbi Rosen. He's known by the name the Rugged Shava. I go to him. Maybe he can help you out." Anyway, she goes to the Rugged Shava and tells him the Maisa. And the Rugged Shava says, "Wear your clothing that you wear during the week." And she did. And the child nursed. And they asked the Rugged Shava, "How in the world did you know this?" She goes, "It's a Tosfos in Masechta Baba Kama that this shor was so sensitive to a change in clothing of people, right? Change the clothing of people that it would be gore on Shabbos. Mashen came during the week. It was a custom. So this was a very sensitive child. And when this woman wore Shabbos clothing, the child did not think it was his mother, and therefore did not nurse. Only the Rugged Shava could go ahead and come up with such a clue from a Tosfos and what in Baba Kama. Just unbelievable, unbelievable. Very famous Maisa, but just the beauty of Torah and how everything can be used for every situation. That I think is amazing. Okay, Itmar. This big machloek is very machloekas. The Mishnah said, "Shashu mu'ud l'minoi, ve'enai mu'ud l'she'enai minoi." What does that mean? Itmar. Zvid Amar ve'enai mu'ud tanan. That's the girsa that we have. It's with a vav, meaning it's a mu'ud to what? It's a mu'ud to ve'enai mu'ud tanan. Why does it mean eina mu'ud? It has to prove that it's not a mu'ud. According to Rabbi Zvid Feldes, if an animal is a mu'ud, automatically it's a mu'ud for everything. And then you have to prove, well, I'm not a mu'ud for this one. So that's pshat over here. Shot over here is that it's a muad for it's a muad for an ox. It's a muad for chamar. It's a muad for everything. Until you pierce, it's a muad for an ox, and you pierce chamarim in front of it, and it's not going to go to chamarim. You pierce a horse in front of it, it won't go to the horse. But you have to take it out of its state of being a muad. So that's Rabbi Zvid learns stam an animal. If it's a muad l'shar, it's stam a muad for everything until it goes ahead and it's yosim mechlal the other things. Rabbi Zvid Amar, that's Rabbi Zvid. Rabbi Papa Amar, ain't a muad tanan. It's not a muad, meaning when it's a muad, it's only a muad for that thing. So if it's a muad for a shar, it's only a muad for a shar, and it doesn't have to go ahead and say it's a muad for a chamor, and you have to take it out of that rule. So Rabbi Zvid said it's a muad for everything, and then it has to prove it's not. Rabbi Papa says no, it's only a muad for what it's a muad in, and he's not goyr of vav in the Mishnah. He's goyris sharshu muad leminoi eina muad l'sheina. It's a statement. A shar that's a muad for a shar is not a muad for a chamar. It's not. Again, remember 3 cases in the Mishnah. Minoi, Adam, Ketanu Gedoyla. Rabbi Zvid Amar, the Ein Amud Tanan, Hastama have a muad. Stam, it's a muad for everything. Rabbi Papa Amar, Ein Amud Tanan, the Stama loy have a muad. Stam, it's not a muad to anything, just what it's a muad to. Rabbi Zvid Daik me Seifa. Rabbi Zvid is Daik from the Seifa. Rabbi Papa Daik me Reisha. Rabbi Zvid who said it's a muad for everything, and it has to leave. Daik me Seifa Diktani, the last case number 3. Muad l'katanim, ve'ena muad l'gedolim. It's muad l'katanim, but it's not muad l'gedolim. Iyamid b'shleima ve'ena muad katani, meaning it was in the ballpark. Hastama having muad, hakamash malon. Da'afilim b'katanim l'gedolim, nami b'stama having muad. That even from katanim l'gedolim, it's a muad. El iyamid ena muad katani, stama lo having muad. If you're going to say from one small animal, let's say a calf, to another small animal, I don't know, a foal, a baby horse, it's not a muad. You have to tell me. So obviously it's medayik that why there must be a muad for everything. Papa will tell you it's the you just have to tell me it's a muad. Once it's like the whole genre, once it's in the cow shar realm, so included in that would be even calves, right? Papa daik me Reisha. Papa's daik from the Reisha. This is the Reisha is case number 2. Muad la'adam ain't a muad la'behem. Iyan b'shleima ain't a muad tanan. B'shleima can tell me it's not a muad at all. Just for what? Just for people. Stamaloy avi muad. Hakamash malon. That feeling me adam b'hem nami stamaloy avi muad. Fellas, an adam is the highest level. To get an adam, it has mazel. It's very hard to get. So we think if it's reached this higher level of muadkite, that it's able to get an adam, certainly it must be what? A muad to a lower level. A muad to a lower level, a shar. So there's a chiddush to tell me that it's not. Good. If you're going to tell me it's a muad for everything until proven otherwise, hastama having muad, hashte yeshlim behema behema stama having muad, the adam behema tzrich lemema. From a behema to a hema, it's a muad. 2 lower levels, it's a muad. From a higher level to a lower level, it must be, it's not a muad at all. Rav Zvid will deflect it and say, Reisha achazara keep going. It was a muad to both. And a behema passes by it 3 times. The koi guy behema tilts in me. It stands by an animal 3 times and it doesn't gore. So now the tema kiva me adam chazar the behema chazarahu. Since it's still a muad adam, maybe it's not a chazar from a behema. Kamash malon that it is. The chazar the behema miya chazarahi. Meisivei. We're going to ask on Rabbi Zvid. Sumka samar muad adam muad behema mekal v'chomer. If you're muad adam, you're muad behema from mekal v'chomer. Umal adam muad behema, right? Umal adam muad behema like kol shekain. Mal adam it's a muad behema like kol shekain. Now the Sumchus says this. Mechal we can afford the Tanakama. Ain't a muad kamar. That's a kasha Rebbe Zavid, fellas, right? Because we're saying that what? The Tanakama, who is the majority opinion versus Sumchis, if you're mu'ud for one thing, you're not a mu'ud for the other thing. Why does Rebbe Zavid say, if you're mu'ud for one thing, automatically you're mu'ud for everything? A kasha Rebbe Zavid, according to the Tanakama, same teretz. Sumchis is going on, returning from its state of mu'ud. The Tanakama, the Karmel Chazor, the Behema Chazorihi, Chazor, the Behema Lav Chazorihi, the Kamakoyma Me'adam. If it didn't change from Adam, it's not changed from Behema. Rabashi Tashma. Rabbi Yehuda. Harizem Mud the Shabbos, Veina Mud the Yimosachol. It's a Mud for Shabbos, not for Yimosachol. Amalhem the Shabbos is B'Shal Nesek Shalim, the Yimosachol B'Shal Chatzi Nesek. Iyam B'Shlema Veina Mud Ketani. B'Shlema, if you hold like what, like Reb Zvid, Shiuli Hakam Shaili Lay. They asked Rabbi Yehuda question. Who nami kahadolay? Guys, look back at the Mishnah, guys. Let's look at the Mishnah. Amul l'fnei Rabbi Yehuda. Harizeh mul l'Shabbos, ve'en mul l'Choil. And they asked him, if it's a mul l'Shabbos, is it not a mul l'Choil? Meaning it should be a mul l'Choil, like Rabbi Zavid. So I'm l'hem l'Shabbos is mishal nezek shalim. No. So Eliyah back in the Gemara. Eliyah ain't a mu'ud katani, that it's not a mu'ud. Agmur Yehuda kamagmalei. They're telling a statement to Rabbi Yehuda. The Talmidim are teaching Rabbi Yehuda. Guess what? If it's a mu'ud to Shabbos, it's not a mu'ud to what? It's not. If it's a mu'ud for Shabbos, it's not a mu'ud what for during the week. Rabbi Yehuda's Talmidim have to teach me something. Bishleim, according to his video, asking a question. Since it's a mu'ud fall over, right? Is it a mu'ud for during the week? And they're asking a question, and he's answering. But according to Rav Papa, that you're not a mu'ud, so the Talmidim are teaching Reb Zvid. Guess what? If you're mu'ud the Shabbos and mu'ud the Yontif, it doesn't make sense. The Talmidim will be teaching the great Rabbi Yehuda. The Su, EU might come hadley. What's he answering them? Amrav Yanai Meresh Nami Deka Diktani. It's also Meduik like Rebbe Svid. The Shemur Eshemur Loy Mishan Nesek Shalim Eshenamur Loy Mishan Chatzin Nesek. Iyam Mishnei Mavena Mur Ketani like Rebbe Svid. Perusha Kama Farishly. You're explaining, right? You're explaining that it's not a muad. Aliyam in Aina Muad Ketani, that you're not a muad. Paska my Paska. My suesh mudla mishalim nesek shalim. Veshedim mudla mishalim nesek shalim. My hashlesh amin and also mishalim nesek mishalim. In other words, if you're telling me obvious information, Bishleim, if you're saying that it's a muad for everything, and now you have chazar, it's shaykh to say that why you pay chatzin nesek. But if you're going to tell me what it's stamazoi, it's not a muad. Why are you telling me that it's a muad for you pay nesek shalim, that it's not a muad chatzin nesek? We know that already. Vim tim slaminami isul papa nagach shor chamor v'gomel nasa muad l'chol. If you like, Papa holds that what you're a muad. Only for what you're muad too. Nagach shor chamar v'gamol nasa muad lechol. So the Gemara just concludes and says, "Stamel, it's not a muad l'sheina minai. It's not in the stam. It's a muad only for one thing, but not for everything. Once it shows that it's a muad for different classes of animals, it's a muad for this, it's a muad for this, it's a muad for this. Then it'll be a muad for everything. Like it's a big machloikas. The Gemara, end of the Gemara is mashma that the halacha is like Rabbi Zavid, but it seems like we paskin like a papa. It's very fascinating. Okay, turn around. Again, I apologize. I'm not really feeling well, and that's why I'm just really going very fast. Okay, says the Gemara. Turn around. Rosh shenagach shar, like Rosh shar nagach, right? And then shar loy nagach, shar nagach, shar loy nagach, shar nagach, shar loy nagach. So it sees a shar, it gores. It sees another one, it doesn't. It sees a shar, it gores. It sees another one, it doesn't. It sees a shari gores. It sees another one, it doesn't. It becomes a muad for skipping, for shvarim, right? So therefore, if it would gore, let's say it's goring on all odds, guys. It's goring 1, 3, 5. So if it would be gore on 6, it would not be a muad, right? It's goring on odd 1, 3, 5. But if it be goring on 6, it would not be a muad. That's the of Sirugin. A shor that sees a shor and it goes chamor, it sees a chamor v'loy nagach. Then sus, it sees a horse v'nagach. Gomel sees a camel v'loy nagach. Parad, it sees a parad v'nagach. Arud of chamor abar v'loy nagach. Nasamu the sirugan lakol. So now, nasamu the sirugan lakol. In this case, it's going to be a mu the sirugin for every single min, right? They asked the following question: Shosha nogach shar, right? A shar that goes a shar v'shar, chama v'gamo. So it goes according to that order. It gets 3 shvarim in a row, and then it gets a chamar and a gamo. Mahu. Hi shar, this last shar, basra, basa shvarim shadin lahu. Do we send it after the first 2? The kati l'shvarim hu de ayayid, the midi achrin aloi. In other words, fellas, if you have just 3 shvarim, it would be a muda shvarim. If you have a shar, chamor, and a gamo, it would be for all those species, right? Right. So now it gores 5 times. The first 2 times is a shar. The latter 2 is a chamor and a gamo. That middle one, number 3, do we put it to number 1 and 2 and it becomes a muad for shvarim, or do we put it to 4 and 5 and it becomes a muad for everything, right? Haisha basra, basa shvarim shadin lei v'akati l'shvarim chudei yayid, l'midi achrin aloi yayid. Oidoma haishar basra basa chamor v'chamor shadin lei v'yayid l'kula meaning. It becomes a muad for everything. How about this one? Chamor v'gomel v'shar. First it goes to chamor v'gomel v'shar. Right then it will be a muad for everything. However, then it consequently goes a shar and a shar. Mahu haishar kama basa chamor v'gomel shadin lei v'yayid l'kula meaning. We put number 3 after 4 and 5. But it won't be for everything, just Shvarim. Shabbos b'Shabbos, Echad b'Shabbos v'Sheni b'Shabbos. It goes 3 Shabbosos and then it goes on Sunday and a Monday. Mahu. Hashabbos b'Sraisa b'Sa Shabbos Suda Shadin Alei v'Kati l'Shabbos Suda Yayid v'Yemos Hachal Yayid only for Shabbos. I don't b'Sa Echad b'Shabbos v'Sheni b'Shabbos Shadin Alei. We put it after Sunday and Monday. V'Yayid l'Kula Yume. Right. Hey b'Shabbos, if it goes on Thursday, Erev Shabbos, and Friday, b'Shabbos and Shabbos and Shabbos and Shabbos, Mahu. Hi Shabbos Kamaisa, the number 3. Basa Hey b'Shabbos, Erev Shabbos Shadin Lei v'Yayil l'Kuli Yuma Yaduma. Hi Shabbos was Kamaisa, Basa Shabbos Shadin Lei l'Shabbos with the Yayil, and the Gemara answers take them. The Gemara says what? Take them. Nogach Shor Yom Tesva b'Chodesh Zeh. The Yom Tesva b'Chodesh Zeh, the Yom Yedzayim b'Chodesh Zeh. So 3 consecutive months. There's 3 consecutive months, and he goes ahead and goes on consecutive days, 15, 16, and 17. Talk to the Rabbi Shmuel. This is a machlokes between what? Rabbi and Shmuel. This is a machlokes between what? Rabbi and Shmuel regarding a woman who sees dam. Regarding a woman who sees dam, the itmar, a woman sherasa b'yom tesva b'chodesh. She sees blood on this chodesh, on right b'yom tezayim b'chodesh. She sees a ri of dam the next month on the 16th. B'yom zayim b'chodesh on the next month 17th. Rav Amar kavala vesta. She's covered a vest for dilug, meaning this is, and the next month she's going to see on 18, the next month 19, and therefore any tyrus that she touched in between would be tar. In other words, when a woman's kaveh a vest and she touches tyrus, we don't say she was tameh. We'll say that it's only b'cheskas tumah in that specific period of time. So according to Rav, we kaveh a vest. Suhatin by muad will be kaveh that he's a muad for what? For sirugin. 15, 16, 17, he's only a muad if he goes on the 18th, not on any other day. Okay, Shmuel says that she's not kaveya vest, in the dilug. She sees 4 times. She has to see 4 times. And the 4th time we'll say she's kaveya. So who I did over here, it won't be a muad for the 18th time until it sees on the 18th, the month of the 18th, 16, 17, then 18, or 15, 16, 17, 18. Amarava says Rava Shama kol shayfer v'nagach. The shor he has the kol of a shayfer and it shleises kol shayfer v'nagach, right? Kol shayfer v'nagach. So 3 times you blow a shayfer and there this shor goes. Nasa move the shayfer. So it becomes a move for what? For shayfers, right? That pshita. Says the word pasha. So ma'al the tema hachsheifa kama siyuta ba'al hudanakbe. The first one, maybe you just got startled, got scared. But they could have heard a horn or a drum. It could have been some other sound. But Kamash learned that we don't say that. Okay, I'm just going to cut it a little short, guys. I'm not feeling so well. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it tomorrow morning. I wish everyone a Chanukah, good Tavach.